So today we get to do some sewing. I'm excited. I get to use a foot pedal and work with my hands. I've gotten so many positive responses about how I talk about each of these shirts that I think I'll show you. Today we're going to start with a fat tire shirt. And this will be our trial shirt to do. Fat Tire is a beer brewed in Fort Collins, Colorado. I've been there several times. Most notably when I went with my now wife, but when we were in college, we took a spring break trip. We drove from her home in Nebraska to Fort Collins, Colorado to visit her sister. It just so happened that we took a back road and a blizzard descended on us, and when the road winded to the right, we didn't know it, and we went straight and ended up in a snowbank. We had to spend the night in the cold, but the next morning was a beautiful day. The roads quickly cleared, and we were able to get a ride from a family. They picked us up in their conversion van and ended up leaving us at a gas station while we went in to get something to eat. They took off as fast as they could. I guess that they were afraid we were 19 or 20 years old at the time, and I guess we were threatening to them. Fortunately, my mother-in-law had been calling, and the fire department down the street, when we went to ask them for help, they said, "Oh, we've been heard about you, and we will give you a ride back to Fort Collins." So we got a ride back, and the next day we went and shoveled out the car, and a nice gentleman helped us pull us out with his winch and his Jeep. So let's do some sewing. So I did some practice sewing earlier, and I decided I'm going to go with a zigzag stitch. So the zigzag stitch seems to be best for this t-shirt type of fabric because it's not a straight line, it stretches. The zig will zag. And I learned a lot from my practice runs, and hopefully I can sew straight. Oh, it feels so good to have a pedal underneath my foot. It doesn't go very fast, that's for sure. Oh, I know how there's a speed adjust button. All right, let's go to medium. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I did my first four. So it's much easier to do them together than have to do them separately, because then you have to re-thread the bobbin every time. Right? So it's easier just to do them all in one shot. Go ahead and just snip them. All right, and there's our first seam. Okay, 1 down, 29 to go. Don't forget to thank our sponsors, Cream of Jesus, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button.